we are covering exception reports and exception management, a critical control concept for the PRINCE2 exam. This entire process is built on the core principle of manage by exception. The project board sets tolerances for key project variables like time, cost, and scope, and then delegates the day-to-day authority to the project manager. As long as the project is forecast to stay within these agreed-upon limits, the project board doesn't need to intervene in daily activities. The most critical point for your exam is that this process begins the moment the project manager forecasts that a stage is going to exceed its tolerances. It is not triggered after the breach has already occurred. Proactive forecasting is key. Imagine you are managing a stage with a cost tolerance of plus or minus 5%. Your latest forecast shows that due to an unexpected supplier price increase, you are on track to be 8% over budget by the end of the stage. You cannot simply absorb this and carry on. This forecast is your trigger to act. Your first and only authorized action is to create an exception report. This is a formal document submitted to the project board. For your exam, you must know its contents. It details the cause of the deviation, the full impact on the project's objectives and business case, an analysis of available options, and crucially, your professional recommendation for the best way forward. Once you submit this report, your authority as project manager to handle the situation ceases. You have escalated the issue, and the decision-making power now rests solely with the project board. Exam questions often test this handoff of authority. The project board will review your exception report and has several options. They could approve a change, perhaps by releasing contingency funds. They could reject your recommendation. Or, and this is a major exam topic, they could ask you to produce an exception plan. This new plan, if approved, will replace the original stage plan for the remainder of the current stage. A common exam trap is to confuse the exception plan with the entire project plan. It only replaces the current stage's plan. In the most severe cases, the board might even decide to prematurely close the project. A useful mnemonic to remember the project manager's core duty here is CIR, Cause, Impact, Recommendation. When an exception is forecast, your report must clearly explain the cause, the full impact, and your professional recommendation. This ensures the project board has everything it needs to make an informed decision. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.